Today we're going to be talking about cracks and what you can do with them in terms of color to make them a decorative part of the overall look of the concrete. This method works very well if the overall structure and integrity of the concrete is sound. If you have very large cracks, ½ inch or larger, or if you have height differences, then this method may not be what you're looking for. Other than that, veining can be a great way to make those cracks part of the beauty of the concrete, and that's what we're going to be talking about doing today. On this particular job, we don't have any video, but hopefully we can get the idea across and a few pictures here of what's involved and how the process works. First of all, we've already put down a solid color base over the concrete. That's to hide any blemishes, oil stains, rust stains, whatever, and give us a clean working surface to do our coloring on. In this case, that base is somewhat of a gray, kind of natural or moon rock concrete color that we started with. And the next step here is to put down some colors that are going to work well with the brick that's in the structure, and we wanted to put down some colors that would highlight that brick color in the driveway. So we're using red, white, and gray. These are colors that will highlight what's already in the structure. It may seem like there's more colors than that, but that's all part of the brush blending technique that gives it more variety. It looks like more than 3 colors, but it's actually only 3 colors that are being used. Okay, on this job we wanted more veins than there were cracks on the job, so we had to figure out where we were going to put more veins besides where the actual cracks were. To do this, we laid down chalk lines, and you know, you can practice with this. If you don't like the way they look, you can rub them out and start over. So you'll want to put down some jagged lines on the concrete using chalk, and you know, irregular shapes. If you need some examples of how to lay that out, you can probably walk through your neighborhood and see lots of examples of cracked concrete, and you know, use that as kind of a guide to help you lay out some of these chalk lines. Here you'll notice that we've started putting down some color, and you know, some areas are complete and some areas are being worked on. One of the things that we like to do is to work one side of the chalk line at a time. The reason we do this is we want a lot of separation between the color on each side of the chalk line. And what we find generally works best is to put a light color on one side of the chalk line and a dark color on the other side of the chalk line. And that really helps this veining to stand out. So once we have our vein kind of going, then the next step is to work out from that vein, doing our faux finish blending. There's other videos on how we've done that. Just look for our other videos regarding brush faux finish. They're not using these same colors, but same general idea applies. Once you're all done here and you've done this hard work to make this look great, the next thing I would suggest doing is that you seal your final job. This will protect the job from fading and whiting and make it last quite a bit longer than if you just leave this concrete as it is and not seal it. There are a lot of good sealers out there, and anything you want to use would work on top of the New Look color stains that we are using here. But I always suggest that people use the New Look sealants because they are made to work with the New Look product, and you can just go over the top of them. You run into a problem down the road and you want to change something, then there's no stripping to be done. You just clean it and color over the top of it. So I really suggest you use the New Look product when you're ready to do the sealing. Well, that's pretty much it for this slideshow, basically. We plan to have some more videos on doing this type of work. There are other methods of producing this type of look as well. We have a buffer technique that we've worked on and is working really well, and hope to have some video on that. Also, we have a buffer device that we've been working on, which is a stand-up buffing device, and hope to have for sale and available on our site coming soon. Also, we are planning on developing some small test kits so that people can try these techniques on a small board in their garage or something before they actually go out and do the work on their driveway or patio. We're always interested in knowing what our customers think, and if this is something that you would be interested in doing, let us know. Stop by our site at thisoldconcrete.com and fill out a comment form and let us know what you think. This has been produced by thisoldconcrete.com.